10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You are watching and listening to Chris and Leicester Till I Die TV on YouTube and your favourite podcasts.
Are you ready? I'm saying, are you ready?
Hello, Matt Elliott here.
Hi, Alan Smith here.
Hey guys, Ian Hume here.
Hi everybody, Jerry Taggart here.
Be sure to watch
Chris and Leicester Till I Die TV
for all the latest Leicester City news and information.
You can also subscribe on YouTube and various social media channels.
for the latest updates and news on Leicester City Football Club.
Come on, you foxes!
Leicester Till I Die TV, your first choice for everything Leicester City. Tune in and join in now.
Right, Chris.
All right there, how the devil are we all? Yet it's Thursday, it could only mean one thing. I'm here. It's quiz night. This is Leicester Till I Die, and you can catch us on YouTube, Leicester Till I Die TV. You can listen to us on podcast form on your favourite podcast platform, which includes Spotify, Apple iTunes, and Google, to name just three. Here's waiting.
Watch us on YouTube. Listen on your favourite podcast platform. Or ask your smart speaker to play the podcast Leicester Till I Die.
Subscribe, like, follow, and join in now.
It's the Big Fat Football Quiz 2 and the Big Fat part, and the part 2 quiz is coming up now. And it's a bit weird for a Leicester channel, this, because we've got a Man United fan versus a Man United fan, but I suppose from a Leicester's point of view, we're at least going to see one of them, but...
It's the Big Fat Football Quiz with Leicester Till I Die TV. So you think you know your football? Well, let's see.
Strap yourself in, because we're set up, switched on, and ready to go.
Fox's Focus, good evening, Brad. How the devil are you? He says this will be a good battle. Turf Morehouse, Brad. Not Brad, Doug. How are you doing, sir? Not Doug, Dan. Honestly, I am totally useless with names. 2 foreign Manx. When he gets a bottle of Bucky. 2 Scottish Manx, Dan. You're going to... I struggle with accents, don't I? This is going to be fun. But then again, you know, you knew they were from Scotland, the Man United fans, after all. And here we got Brad. Is there a shirt sponsors around? You never know, Brad. You never know. We will see. But we have got the current man in charge, the current holder, Niall, who beat the former mentioned Brad last week. How the devil are you, Niall?
Yeah, I'm very well, thank Chris. How are you?
I'm not so bad, thank you very much. Are you looking forward to this?
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting. Reece is a very good competitor.
He says he is. Yes, he does say he is. We will find out. Yeah, you beat Brad to get here. Winner stays on. Will that be yourself, or will that be this gentleman? Reece, good evening, sir. How the devil are you?
I'm good, my friend. How are you doing?
All right, sir. Are you feeling confident?
Judging by how bizarre the quiz is, which I quite like, it's totally different. Obviously, I was in the live chat watching last week. There was one particular round. We don't have to say the title, but everybody knows which one I'm talking about. It was particular. Oh, well, put it this way: positional sense in football is very important. That's all I'm going to say. That's one for Chris. But all in all, I'm looking forward to it. I think this is going to be a good laugh. And at the end of the day, it's win or lose, because our draw ain't happening. Win or lose, it's all about having fun. And well, we all know I'm sponsored by Pepsi Max, so let's go.
Other fizzy drinks are available. I should say that. And I have got a decider question this time, so it might be about shirt sponsorships. Who knows? We will see.
For fuck's sake.
Oh, come on. I hate it as well.
I fucking hate shirt sponsor questions. They piss me off.
What they are.
I have heard. But
they get them away.
One of you is going to end up tonight as the Sir Alex Ferguson, and one of you is going to end up as the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. So we will see. And let's get this show on the road, as they say.
Watch us on YouTube.
Listen on your favourite podcast platform.
Or ask your smart speaker
to play the podcast Leicester Till I Die.
Subscribe, like, follow, and join in now.
Okay, I need to get rid of one of our Chinese friends out of the chat.
The bot accounts.
The bot, yeah.
I had one. I was streaming on my Twitch this morning. It was around back at one, maybe 2 o'clock in the morning. A big full-on Greek account. A Greek account came into my live chat, totally fine. But then he put in Greek. Pogba Everton, I've seen that, but I went, can you please translate? Didn't get a response. I was like, well, I did ask kindly. Block.
Yes. This one actually has got a normal name, which makes a change, but I don't know. Oh, Dan says, don't worry, he's dealt with him. Well, if you've come across my bouncer Dan, then
Chris Dan said he's dealt with him. What's he done? Sent him to Turf Moor.
Yeah, they're sending them to a happy place. Is it still a happy place, Dan? Maybe not.
Not in that moment in time, we got weekending.
Well, signing Veghorst, you should be a happy place.
Well, I suppose that if you were watching I'm a Celebrity Now and the guy was on it, he'd be going,
Jordan North.
Shitty place, going to my shitty place.
That's it, right? It was Jordan North. Bungwith,
yes, that's the guy. Well, can I just say, we have got the rules. Winner stays on, so the winner of this will play Mike in the next round. There's 4 sections, 5 questions in each section. We have got the 4 sections there. Don't stop moving. Billy Big Bollocks. 1 for the ladies, and get your tats out for the boys.
I'm not surprised by the second one.
No.
Oh, well, I had to have 1 round about me, didn't I? And,
absolutely.
In honour of Dan, who's a bit of an S Club fan, I've
shock horror
after him.
Oh my God!
Hello, Dan.
Well, they were big in the late 90s and the 2000s, so you can't really say anything. But this one for you, Dan. Venga boys are better.
Back in the day, Club 7 were in the peak of their power.
I used to fancy one of the S Club 7s.
I'm betting it was Rachel Stevens.
No,
I love Rachel Stevens.
Didn't like her at all.
Oh, just check out, just Google Tina S Club 7 red dress. Oh, I tell you.
Nah, you're all right.
I'm old. It's the only pleasure I get now. Come on. Anyway, so basically, don't stop moving. We are going to be looking at 10 grounds that are no longer used. Okay. I want you to name who the team was that played there.
All right, okay.
All the teams are currently still playing, so it isn't a case of, like, say, a Scarborough that's gone out of business, but they all have just moved grounds. If you want to join in the chat, please do. The guys can't see the the answers. They can't see the chat. That's blocked to them, and I'm trusting that neither of them is doing what we like to call a Luca. And
all I've got is my laptop in front of me, and of course the full screen.
All I've got, I'm the same.
Integrity.
Just my laptop and a StreamYard, just a full screen.
Integrity is my mantra.
Good evening, Rich. We've not started yet, as Dan said. And yes, Brad, this was your idea, along with the Stirrup sponsorship. So we'll just leave it at that. So the first one, as the reigning champion, will go to Niall. And if you remember, I did say make sure you can see your screens, but I guess you don't have to. This one is Bootham Crescent.
Right.
Who used to play at Bootham Crescent?
Who plays there?
Yes, which football team plays there? Or played there, I should say.
Very tough.
I wanted to say something sarcastic there, but this is a quiz. I have to take it seriously.
I'm trying to think who it is though.
Bootham Crescent.
Dan is answering the questions in the chat, but he was my guinea pig when I ran the questions past him. So don't pretend you're clever, Dan. You've done this.
You got to love their optimism.
I'm going to take a point. I'm going to say Exeter, is it?
It is incorrect. Would you know?
No, I don't know.
I'm not 100% sure, Chris. I'll be honest with you. So I'll also take a punt. Just seeing is that a cricket ground? I'm just trying to look in the background as well, see if it can benefit the answer. See, I'm not just looking at the ground. I'm trying to look around. Like
I'm looking at the house.
Like smart. Yeah, I'm like Council Estate classic.
Classic, mate.
Yeah, the thing is though, Burnley are still playing in their Council Estate ground, aren't they?
True. I'm not 100% sure, so I'm just going to say Salford City.
You wouldn't have got any points, to be honest with you. It was just a case of seeing if you knew. There's no bonus points. It wasn't in the chat. Brad got it wrong. Rich says Anfield.
Just out of curiosity, could you reveal what the
I will
is?
do. Yes, I will do.
What
and Charles says he got most of these right anyhow, you shit house. So no, he didn't. It's York City.
Fair play. York
City.
No, I never got that.
No.
Fair play.
Fair play, man. That was hard.
So that is the first one. The second one then is for you, Reece, and it is Gay Meadow.
Right.
There's no Scottish teams in these, by the way.
I thought so.
I thought that.
I think because most of them are still playing in the original grounds. They haven't got any new grounds.
Gay Meadow.
Gay Meadow.
Oh, dear.
Burton Albion.
Burton Albion is incorrect. Any idea now? Like I say, you don't get a point, but you do make the other guy feel bad.
92 flaming clubs as well.
Right, I'm going to take a random guess. I'm going to go for Yeovil.
No, it was Shrewsbury Town.
All right. Oh.
No.
So,
I only know most of the stadiums in town, like the Premier League and most of the championships. So I'm a bit screwed.
Dan says, I'm not even going to say because I know it. Yes, of course you know it. I say I went through it with you. You were my
the only trend that
celebrities. You get sort of I'd like to say a volunteer, Dan, but they get a mug that does the trials before to see how they go. And you were my mug.
The only trend that Dan's really going to set is boredom football FC. Just kidding. Just kidding.
I tell you what is so funny is that Burnley are sort of bottom of the Premier League and Blackburn are second in the Championship. Wouldn't you just love to see that? Right. Niall, here we go, sir. Number 3, and it's Booth Ferry Park.
I recognise the colours, I think.
Sometimes there are clues, which is why I've put the pictures up as well as just saying it.
I'm going to take a guess. I think it's Bradford City.
Who, sorry?
Bradford City, Bradford.
I can see your thinking. I really can see your thinking there, but it isn't. No.
Oh, okay.
And I will tell you, it is or was, and this is why you're very close. Hull City.
That's, do you know what the annoying thing is?
You knew that one.
I wish I got this one.
Wiki, I know it.
I knew this one.
Oh no.
I actually knew this one. I'm annoyed that I didn't get this one.
they say that once every answer, don't they, Niall? Oh,
some of them I do. Some of them I do know. Some of them I don't. But this one I did know.
No, I reckon I've known this one.
I think you should possibly know this one, Reece. But then again, having seen your attempt so far, Ninian Park.
I believe that is Cardiff City.
Well done.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Thank God.
It's the only stadium where they actually won a major trophy in.
Yeah, I knew that as well.
Yeah, they won the FA Cup, I'm pretty sure. Plus, if I got this one wrong, a friend of mine who is a Cardiff City fan, if he had heard this, he would have slaughtered me. So I couldn't get this one wrong.
Yes. And you know me, I would have told him.
Yeah,
Niall,
Nathan.
Niall, back to you. And it's Ayresome Park.
Oh no. I can't go on my way. Exeter City?
No.
I don't know.
You like Exeter City, don't you?
Can I just take a random punt, even though
take a random punt, yes.
I was going to say Hartlepool. But it's wrong anyway, but just for the sake of it.
But you weren't a million miles away. I think you were probably only a few miles away. Dorco got it right here with Middlesbrough.
I never even thought of that.
Yeah.
I wasn't getting I don't get the point anyways, but I thought I would just take a punt. I'm surprised how close I was by guessing Hartlepool.
Yeah, I was surprised you'd even heard of Hartlepool.
I say they're going to colours.
Of course I know Hartlepool.
It is, exactly. There are some little clues there.
They're going to lose to Crystal Palace in the cup, though. That's all I'm going to say, just to wind up Brad.
We know why you winding up, Brad. Be careful, sir.
Kindness is a virtue, but obviously banter is important.
Exactly. 100%. 100%. Alice. Right.
Let's see if I get another one.
This is for Reece. Here we go. Whatever it is, Highfield Road.
Highfield. I look at that, and the annoying thing is, I look at that and I immediately think Ibrox because of the design. Like, that's how nice it is. Yeah. But it's not fun enough. Highfield Road.
I've got an idea in my head, but I know it's not my question.
You know my intention is not to wind you up, mate. It's just to make you laugh. Highfield Road.
Hi, Maisie.
All right, Maisie. How you doing?
Just by the size of it as well, it has to be a club with like a fair amount of financial power behind it.
I've got an idea in my head, but I'm not going to say.
Not a lot though, but it would have to have a little bit. Highfield, just random guess. I'm just going to say. I'll say Millwall, but I don't know.
Like at Coventry?
It did, yes, it is. It did make me laugh when you said.
Wish I had that question. I think I got it as well.
Is that Coventry?
Was it Coventry?
Is, yes.
Fair play. At least you're not getting the points, so I didn't care. But fair play.
When you said financial clout, they actually didn't. They had to borrow Birmingham City Stadium for a couple of seasons, didn't they? So
yeah.
And say hello to Maisie from Devils United. Got a bit of a love fest going on there in the chat. Everybody's saying hello to everybody else. But
we can't even read that.
Volko and Brad. Brad, if you hadn't got that one for Coventry City, I would have been very disappointed in you.
I would have got it to it, but with my question.
To be fair, I know what you would have done though if he hadn't got that one. You would have just posted that video of Adebayor.
The offside king.
Yeah.
Just remember, Brad, whatever you do, don't get offside with your latest news. Right, let us move on and go on back.
Is it 5 guesses each, Chris? Sorry, I forgot to ask.
It is, yes.
That's fine. So this is our fifth one.
3 each. This is your third.
Oh, we've had 3. Okay, that's fine. Okay.
So this one is for Niall, and it's Burnden Park.
God.
Burnden Park. I'm hoping it's not been charcoaled.
Oh God.
Yes, you would have. That was a bad joke. Okay. I'm not.
Plymouth. I don't know. Plymouth Argyle.
No, it's not Plymouth Argyle. Who are you going to guess at?
I was going to say Bradford.
You would have been totally and utterly wrong as well. It was the only club that had I think it was the only club that had a supermarket in one of its corners, which you can see just there. I don't know if that's my mouse is showing up, but in the bottom left, it is actually a supermarket. And
all right, I see it now.
Rich Sports got it right here. Bolton.
Okay.
Down the road from you guys. Well, I would say home stadium, but you know what I mean.
I'll be honest. I know like the Reebok hands down, but Burnden I wouldn't have got, to be honest. Fair play, right? My fourth guess is going to be. I hate to get another.
Yeah, Brad got it right wrong at Watford. I hope you do better tomorrow in Dan's quiz, Brad, who's stepping in for me because I refused to take on Doug because he would have won. In fact, I was having to be forced into taking on a 14-year-old. That's how good I am at quizzes. I keep putting it off. I know one day I'm going to have to take on Jake. But this is for Reece now. No, yes, it is. And this is the Goldstone ground.
I'm just going to take a random guess because I'm not sure, Chris. I'm just going to say Sheffield Wednesday.
Sheffield Wednesday is incorrect.
I think I've known.
I'm stuck between 2 purely because of that colour.
Purely because of that, Niall.
No, I think I know.
See if it's the other team I'm thinking I'm going to be annoyed.
A random guess, if it was me, Carlisle.
No, it wouldn't have been Carlisle.
See if it's Brighton, I'm going to be annoyed.
Richard said he's never heard of it. Brad has got Hartlepool. Oh, God loves a trier, Brad. Dorco got it right, and I think you might just going to kill yourself, Reece. It is Brighton.
I just said that as well. See if it's Brighton, I'm going to. They're the 2 teams I had in my head purely because of the sky blue. I was like, because I know it's not Man City, because I know them it's Main Road, the City and Manchester Stadium. Then they renamed it to the shitty had, but Goldstone ground. I'm stuck between those two.
Your knowledge of Manchester City's grounds is exemplary, sir, but absolutely of no help.
We played there when Old Trafford was being restored to its riches after the war, so I have to know Main Road.
Right, Niall, here we go. Fifth then one. This is your last one coming up, guys. And this is Millmore.
Oh, you've got to be kidding.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me on. Oh, God. Right, I'm going to take a punt. Is it Grimsby?
Grimsby? No. Do you know this one from your shout out, Reece?
Just for pure entertainment, is it not? Is it Burnley? Just for comedy?
No.
No. Although that probably would be an upgrade on Burnley's ground, but no, it's not.
It would be.
Actually, I'm going to have to put this up because, in fairness to Brad, he's actually got one right. Rotherham United.
I would never have got that. Respect, mate. Respect.
I think I got that either.
Dorco, I'd never heard of Millmore.
I need to get my fifth one.
You're a child. So
I need to get my fifth one.
And we have got a bit, obviously, I don't know what Dan has done wrong, but he says to his good lady, "Hey, gorgeous Kate, how are you doing?" You see, this is modern technology. They are probably both sat on the same sofa and they're messaging each other channel in the middle of a quiz.
Well, to be fair, I don't know if you've seen it, but obviously when he was on Rich's quiz for last year, the first knockout quiz, he was on against Charlie. Obviously, Dan got slaughtered, unfortunately, but Kate was sitting there in the live chat, like taking the piss out of him whilst he was sitting there asking for our help.
Yes.
Which is fairness. Like, that's commitment.
Yeah. Well done. They know I jest. Right, and it's the last one
They're
here.
good folks.
Yes, we have. Dan says we pay for the internet, so why not use it?
It's true.
Yeah, well, let's just hope this is all that you use the internet for.
Let's hope I get my fifth one. I need to consolidate a good lead.
You do. And Niall say that you don't get it. Vetch Field Reece.
Yep, I'm definitely not getting this one.
Ooh.
Wait a minute. Yeah, I am. Swansea City.
Yes, it is.
Well done.
I don't want to be a spoiled sport, but it says it right there.
It tells you right there, mate. Honestly.
Oh
my God!
So I've had the two biggest clubs in Wales give me the points. I'll take that. 2-0.
Where does it say? Oh, right in the bottom corner.
That's fine. I didn't know that.
I actually did one, believe it or not, and it had when I put it up, it was like the name right across the the front, and I had to sort of read it out on. I'll get another one.
At least you've tried to find a different angle, so I can hold you to that. But so I've had Cardiff City's Ninian Park, and now I've had Swansea's Vetchfield. That's
you have
fine.
had the two Welsh ones, haven't you? So your Welsh friend is going to be very happy with you.
And the other one's going to be angry, of course.
Can I just say, did you go to Specsavers, mate? Because if you can see that, you bloody... Well, you got it up on a 72-inch screen or something.
No, I've got them on my laptop. As soon as I looked at the image, I was like, let's have a look around, see what I can find. Oh, look, Swansea City. You'll do.
Right. Well,
study the picture.
About that, Niall. There we go. Reece is in that was a bit harder than I thought it was going to be.
That was hard. I'll be honest with you. That was hard.
That was really hard.
Yeah. Maybe it's because I'm a little bit older that I sort of kind of, knew them all.
These. To be fair, you do like. I think for me, because obviously I'm a younger fan, and obviously I'm more associated. Well, I'm 25 in April. I wouldn't call myself young anymore, but I know most grounds, but not all of them. But like some of them, I'm going to know. At Ninian Park, like I know that because obviously, know Nathan for a year and a half, doing a podcast together.
Yeah.
I'll know some of them, but I'm 31 in February. That's one impact.
Dorco saying he can't read it either. Dorco, you and me both. We should. In fact, my appointment at Specsavers is overdue. I got a reminder this week. So
I've not long been. Like I went just before the start of the year. I went and got my new prescription anyway, so had to be done.
Well, here we go. It is round number 2, and this is Billy Big Bollocks. So, how are your bollocks, guys? Are they ready? And
well, they're waiting to edge on, so
not too bad.
Ready to go.
Okay.
That's a typical Scottish round, Billy Big Bollocks.
Andrew says, Chris, you're a newborn.
I am. You're not wrong.
Fox's Chris was in his early 30s when they were built. Hey, older than that, mate. Older than that. But you're probably not far off it. So, any ideas what this could be, guys?
No.
Hard, not generally hard men, but players that can give the chat ball so square up.
Yeah. Can I just say though, that squirrel is very well endowed, isn't he?
He's present at least.
Yes. Well, this is what we are looking for here, and that is Sky Bet playoff winners.
Okay. So I assume that is Championship, League 1 and League 2 then, Chris?
It is all championship.
Oh, that's not too bad then.
No. What will happen is that I'm not going to be absolutely awful here. I'm going to give you the year.
I'm
basically going to give you the information about the match, and then you've just got to tell me who the winner was.
All right, okay, I've got you.
Yeah. So we're going to let Reece. Well, I don't know what you were doing then, Reece, but it looked disgusting.
Punching my thigh because
I'm waiting to go. What you call it, is it? Goodness sake! Let's go and punch me thigh.
There's the evidence. Like, there's my thigh. Like, it is huge.
Yeah. You sat next to the curtains. That's handy, isn't it?
Yeah, right then. My curtains are up there.
Right. Sake. Okay. So we, as Niall went first last time, you are going first this time.
Okay.
So, with it being playoffs, then none of them are sort of miles and years ago. So they're all quite sort of recent in, Earth's timeline, as we say. This one was in 1995. It was 4-3, so it was 7 goals in the game. It was really exciting. And Reading lost out to this team.
I'll just guess Manchester City.
Incorrect, sir. It was Bolton Wanderers.
So I was getting asked what I'm having for my dinner. So I'll get after the quiz. Full commitment.
Yeah. Niall, we're going to go back to 2006 for you.
Right.
Rich got that right. Brad didn't. 2006. It was the last playoff final at the Millennium Stadium. Leeds lost 3-0 to who in 2006?
Cardiff City.
Incorrect. It was Watford.
Don't know.
Who expected to see Watford in a playoff, eh? Getting promotion. You wouldn't have thought it, would you? Now then, Reece. This one went to penalties in 2017. It was 0-0 at full time, 0-0 in extra time, and it was 4-3 against Reading. They haven't had much luck. This is the second time they lost out. They lost out in penalties to this team. Who were they?
I think I know it.
Just because it was their first. No, it was a year too soon.
I love the fact that Dan's put down the losing team.
I'm just caught between a few, just a couple of teams. So I'm just thinking because they promotion, who came up and all that as well. I'm just trying to. So 2017 playoff winner.
It was. And it
so
went
with that, so that's the 16-17 season. So the 17-8 season.
So yeah, it's a 17-18 season that they would have been in the Premier League with.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have to time you out in a minute, Reece.
Okay. I'm just going to take a random guess. I'll just say Brighton.
Okay, Huddersfield.
It was indeed, yes, Niall.
Oh, yeah, can I remember?
It was between those two that I had in my head as well. I was narrowing it down to them, so it was just one or the other. Fair play.
Niall, now this one was interesting. In 1987, it was the first ever playoff final.
Right.
It was two-legged. And the winner, I don't know how they worked it out, but the winner of the playoff in the championship, which was between 3rd, 4th, and 5th, played the 19th place in the Premier League.
Oh, right. Now I can see. Now I can see why England dropped it.
And I believe it was Leeds who lost out. But who was the Premier League team that stayed up?
Oh, I hope Niall does not get this one. No offence.
Sorry, what was your question?
Do you want me to repeat it? Yeah.
Yeah, when you go. Sorry,
okay,
so
I
missed some of it.
1987, the first ever Premier League playoff final, and the difference with this one is that it was two-legged. It was played at their home stadiums, and it was the winner of however they decided it to be between third, fourth, and fifth in the second tier would play the 19th team, because there was more than 20 teams in the division then, there's 22, played the 19th team in the Premier League.
Was West Bromwich Albion?
It wasn't, no. Did you know this one, Reece?
It's the days of the old First Division as well. I don't actually. So I'm just thinking because of like how strong the league was. Like, it's so hard to predict. I would have just said Norwich, but I don't know.
Dorco got it right. It was in fact Charlton Athletic.
Oh.
Right, Reece. Over to you, sir.
Yes, sir.
2001, Reece. It was the first playoff final at the Millennium Stadium, because obviously Wembley was being redone.
Yeah.
And it was 3-0 against Preston North End. But who won it?
I'm just going to go with the same guess I did before, to be honest. I'm just going to go with Manchester City.
Okay, Derby County?
No, and no. It was the second one. Well, we've already had them winning in 1995, and they beat Preston North End 3-0. It was Bolton.
Oh.
Reece, 2002.
This is Niall's one.
Niall. Sorry, indeed. Yeah. Sorry, Niall. 2002. It finished 1-1, and it went to penalties, and Norwich lost out to this team.
I'm going to take a guess. Like Reading?
No, it was Birmingham.
Yeah.
You know that?
Too hard, have I?
Were you have known that race?
No.
All right.
Okay, 2008. Reece, Bristol City lost out to this team 1-0.
(2008). Not 100% sure. I'll just say Watford. I don't know.
Was it Fulham?
No, it was Hull City.
Fulham were about to get ready to get stamp on Europe.
Yeah.
No, I think I got
that. So it's over to Niall. Then on the last two, if you want a clue, I'm going to give you a clue on the last two, if that's going to help you. And this one, though, now 1988. And believe it or not, Chelsea lost in the playoff final.
Right.
To this team.
Oh, which team? Yeah.
Yeah. So 1988 playoff final was between Chelsea and this other team. Oh God, Chelsea in the second tier, eh? And they lost to this team 2-1.
I'm going to take
when you need one.
I'm going to take a random guess. I get Nottingham Forest.
No, it was Middlesbrough.
I would have asked for your clue, to be honest.
Well, you wouldn't have got one. You did on these next two that you would have got a clue.
All right, yeah, okay.
Although you might not need them. I don't know. So Reece, 2009.
Seems to be for me.
Sheffield United.
Yeah.
Lost 1-0 to this team, who are currently in the Premier League. And now the Chelsea fan turns up. Hey, Nippon. Bit late, just missed the Chelsea question.
Awkward. Okay, so 2009 playoff winner, and this team's currently in the Premier League.
Yes.
Okay.
You're not so far away, Brad, with your answer.
I will go for... I'll just say Crystal Palace.
What's it?
See, you're thinking. Dan will probably kill you when he next meets you, because it was Burnley.
Oh.
Yeah, you can kill me later.
Yeah.
And Brentford only just got back in the top flight this year.
I should have still in the Premier League, just. Shouldn't I? That would have helped. Right, sir. And Niall, your last one. 1993.
Right.
This team got through 4-3 after being 3-0 up against Leicester City.
I'm only 3 years old back then.
Yeah, and Leicester got it back to 3-3, and this team won 4-3 on a dubious, very, very dubious penalty.
I know this one.
It was one of the classic playoff finals.
Nah, I don't know. Sorry, I'm going to say Preston North End.
Can I have a guess, please? I know it doesn't affect anything, but can I just guess?
Yes, you can certainly have a guess.
So this is 93. So this would have been the first Premier League season. Then they would go into 93, 94.
They would have gone up. Yeah, they would have been 93, 94 would have been the season they were in the Premier League.
I'm just going to guess Swindon Town.
You would have been correct, sir.
Glenn Hoddle, Swindon Town.
When I got up.
You have never seen a fan, as in me, go through many different emotions in a game whatsoever. To be 3-0 down, we were 2-0 down, I think it was at half time.
Yeah.
Came out and I travelled from Burnley, where I lived at the time, down to Leicester, so I could watch it on Central Telly, and kicked off the second half. I said, bloody hell, we need a goal now. We've got to get a goal. And what happened? Swindon scored.
Yeah.
So 3-0 down. That's it. And then we got one back, we got two back, we got a third back, and I am literally, it was better than sex.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The reason I know that one is because I recently watched the Glenn Hoddle extra time documentary that he did after he had his heart attack.
Yes,
and he does obviously include his time managing Swindon before he went to Chelsea, and it does mention the playoff final. So that's how I remembered that one.
That was a classic one, and Brian Little, who was Leicester manager, is absolutely fed up with people asking him about that final. But that was harder than I thought it was. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't think it'd be that hard.
Did I not have one? I think I've got one more, don't I? Or did I go first in that round? No, I went first. My apologies.
You did. It's all over. And it's still 2-0 to...
This is like one of the hardest quizzes I've ever done.
I know. I am so sorry. I'm not usually known for my...
No, don't apologise. Don't apologise. I like the fact that I'm having to exert my brain in a different way.
Can we get all the easy ones?
No.
Well, they could be easy coming up. We will see. We'll be right back.
I just wanted to keep going. I'm enjoying it. Even though it's hard, I want to keep going. I'm enjoying it.
It's the Big Fat Football Quiz with Leicester Till I Die TV. So you think you know your football? Well, let's see.
And just for Kate, who is watching, one for the ladies.
Fuck's sake.
Fuck's sake, man. Get that off.
You don't know what it is yet. You don't know what it is. Can I just say, I don't usually like taking a selfie. I don't like normally taking a selfie, but I took one for the team so that I could use it for this. So
jealousy is a real thing when I look at my own chest.
I saw you in the green room.
I take the fucking gym now.
That definitely isn't you, Reece. You know?
I take the fucking gym now.
Dorco said he had a dodgy moment when that came up.
The annoying thing is, though, that sounded like Doug. Like, went in the background. I thought I heard Doug's intro there. I was like, brilliant.
Who is it? I have no idea. No,
probably just some random model.
Probably some random guy for Love Island or something.
He's completely not known to me at all. Right, so it is one for the ladies, which is this one, and basically, we are going to have to guess the player.
Right.
Fair enough.
So we have got two in here that have not currently playing for a Premiership team, or not currently playing, shall I say?
I love that you call it the Premiership. Like, that's a proper fan. Like, thank you.
It should be the Premiership. I remember when it was the Premiership.
Roy Keane always says it. Like, he can't help himself. Like Don Hutchison, Roy Keane, they always say Premiership. They don't talk about the Premier League. They're like just.
Yeah, I can remember that Talk Sport went through a period where if he said Premiership, they just cut you off straight away.
I like saying the Premier League, but just like Premiership just makes sense.
It does. So two of them are not playing at all now, and two of them are were ex-managers. But there are clues in the pictures as well.
Okay.
If you know what you're looking for. So this time we are starting with Niall. So here we go, sir. And this is the first one.
Is it Alan Shearer?
Yes, it is. Well done, sir.
Jesus Christ. Straight off the bat.
No, because the reason that because he's famous for that celebration, I had an idea at the time.
It is, like I say, the clues are in the pictures. So with that one, that is the way he celebrates.
You came on that one, Reece, yeah?
Oh yeah, I definitely knew that one. I definitely knew that.
And he will know this next one. He will know this next one because this is yours, Reece. Oops, there we go. Just to confirm that it was Alan Shearer. Yeah. There we go, Reece.
Oh. I hate you, Steven Gerrard.
Yes.
Yeah, Gerrard.
Why? I can't. The worst thing is, you've shown me the worst moment in he was offside in that game as well. He was offside.
Well. There we go. It was Steven Gerrard. Looking like someone it could have been somebody else on that picture, but well done. As Dan would say, Slippy G indeed.
If I got that one wrong, I'd have people coming for me, put it that way. and that's not just the Man United fans, but AC Milan fans would come from me, because I'm in that community.
Rich, it's 2-0 still to Reece.
You got 2-1, because I got one right.
No. That's at the end of last round. Sorry, mate.
All right.
End of last round. So you both got your first one right on here, Shearer and Gerrard. It is back to you, Niall. And what can I say?
James Maddison.
Yes, it is. Well done, sir. With his celebration when you weren't allowed to celebrate, and he was shaking hands with in midair. That is young, the best player in the Premier League, I reckon. James Maddison. There we go.
Yeah. He's a good player. Like, I rate Maddison, even when he was playing for Norwich.
Yeah.
He was kick at Aberdeen. Got that free kick against Rangers. Sorry, Reece.
Right. Rich says, have you got a pic of Slippy with his Premier League trophies? I couldn't find that, Rich. I couldn't find that at all.
You can scour the net and you can't find it even on Photoshop.
Reece, your second one.
Yuri Tielemans?
The second best player in the Premier League, sir. Yes, it is.
He's the best midfielder at your club, in my opinion.
I
love Maddison. I love Maddison as a player, but that guy right there, United not bottling. United bottled the decision to go for him. Go to Leicester, of course, scoring the crucial goal in the FA Cup final. I believe did he also score in the Community Shield as well?
No, that was Iheanacho. No, the Community Shield, mate. I should take a point off you for that. It's the English Super Cup.
I've never called it that.
How many times have I told you?
I have never called it that, but I was never going to get Tielemans wrong. Like, I love the guy. He's amazing.
Yeah.
I agree. Well.
Yeah. And again, the fact that it was the purple with the thing which is what we won the cup in.
It's also the celebration.
Yes, indeed. So for your third one, we're going well here on this one. Are we going to continue, Niall? Let's have a look at you.
Oh man. So it's a Newcastle player, yeah.
Yeah, that's the player. And when do they usually take pictures like that?
Oh, we definitely bottled the opportunity.
Oh no, one. I might kick myself if I don't get it.
I think you will.
Yes, I fully support that.
It's what's his name? Is it Wee Boyer? I don't know. Sorry.
No, it's not.
I don't want to see the picture, but I'm getting scarily creepy Ryan Fraser vibes.
You would be totally and utterly wrong. I think.
Thank God.
He's
still a creepy bastard.
Dan has named him well. Comfort zone loving, offside flag raising, muddy grabbing, fake Aussie crap bag. I thought he was actually New Zealand, Dan.
Is that Chris Wood?
It is Chris Wood.
I mean, I couldn't recognise him like that.
Look, he's totally happy to be signing, doesn't he? That picture was taken at 3 a.m. It kind of looked like they woke him up to take. Come on, we're doing it now.
The paper release clause.
Yeah. I thought he was a Kiwi. I agree with you, Brad. New Zealand. I don't know. Obviously, you can't expect a team like Burnley to know the players, can you? You know, they don't stay there long enough. But,
he's from New Zealand. Yeah.
Right, Reece. Are you ready for your third one?
Yes, sir.
There we go.
Oh, that's too easy, man.
I'm hoping I don't get this wrong because I love this player to death. So I hope, although bar one controversial moment, is that Heung-min Son?
By the way, it isn't Winks.
Is it Heung-min?
He's not stood in front of a mirror.
Is it Heung-min Son?
Yeah, it is.
Shall we find out? Of course it is. Yes.
Apart from the fact that he attempted to act like a Doug playing dead, I still love this guy. I would still have him at Man United. I love Heung-min Son. I was never getting that one wrong.
It is indeed. Right, Niall, your next one.
Oh, Norwich player.
Oh my God.
There's only one.
Grant Holt.
Who, sorry?
Grant Holt. No, I don't know.
No, it isn't. I guess do you know Reece?
It's not Timo Pukki, is it?
Oh, I should have got that, man. I forgot about Timo Pukki.
Rich says here the questions are going against Niall tonight.
I know where I am, mate, honestly.
Celtic legend as well, in case Reece asks. So, talking of Reece, this is your next one.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is indeed. Dorco says for the last one, finish bloke. And there we go. It is Kevin De Bruyne. And it's the last one each now. So remember who I said at the start was going to be involved and who isn't now. Who's left? This one is your last one here, Niall.
Right.
Oh
man.
Chris, you dirty beggar.
Is that Sam Allardyce?
Yo, shall we see?
It's not.
Yes, it is.
I was like, you dirty beggar. That was brilliant.
Again, if you remember the celebration, I think that was when he kept, was it Sunderland up? With the red
got an absolute guest, by the way.
Yeah, and he did that to the crowd. That was amazing.
Then obviously went and became England manager for one game.
He did. 100% record, though.
For like 24 hours or something. One day.
One game, and then
one game in a brown paper envelope, whatever.
Yeah.
Right, your last one here, young man, is
oh man. I think I've got an idea in my head, but I know it's not me.
So that this is no longer in the Premier League, I believe you said. Oh, interesting.
Right, I got it.
I'm not 100% sure. I'm just going to take a random guess on Alan Pardew.
Incorrect. Do you know who it is, Niall?
I was going to say Pep Guardiola, but I don't think it is him.
No. Who's well known for wearing long coats and can't get his hands in the pocket when no matter how long he tries for?
Wenger.
Mr. Wenger.
Well, to be fair, like there's a problem with that one. The zip's up.
Hey, I'm not taking my zip down for you, Reece. All right.
Well, I don't mean in that manner. 4 out of 5, though. I'm not bothered. I'll take that. 4 out of 5. I'll take it.
Yeah, that was a tight one. That was an easier one, in fairness, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
And I think we should have a big round of applause for the guy who was up 3 a.m, pixelating faces on pictures he was getting off YouTube and off the Google, and not actually getting a rude one. There we go. Well done, me. That's what I'll say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the other pictures I did it to are completely for a different show, to a different time, and a different quiz. So the current scores are, after 3 rounds, Niall has got 3, Reece has got 6. So Niall is sat here now waiting hoping that we're going to get a round about sponsors.
About what?
About sponsorship, are we, though?
No. Please,
the next one is get your tits out for the boys. And basically, I thought Reece was going to do it then. Basically, it is all about shirts.
Yeah, shirt sponsors.
The idea, well, Reece would love it to be about sponsors.
I bloody well not.
But
indeed, I will not.
Reece would be absolutely joyous to hear it isn't.
Thank you, sir.
Basically, we are looking and these are this season's home shirts.
Okay.
And you've got to guess. I've removed the badge.
Yep.
I don't think I've left any names behind to help you, Reece.
Okay.
And, but the sponsors are on. So if you know the sponsor, that might just help you.
I just have to, just like the last round, Chris, I just need to name the Premier League club.
You
or club,
you can name the Premier
league.
League club, but they're not in the Premier League. They're all Championship clubs.
All right, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I will.
It would be a bit easier if I gave you name the shirt and it was like Man United. You know?
No, that's fine. I get that. I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
Is it same as before? 5 again?
You don't have to sit 5 of these, so you don't have to name, I could say, the sponsor.
All right, okay.
Okay, so Niall, are you okay? Are you ready to go?
Yeah,
who's first this time? Is it Niall?
First this time.
Niall.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
This one is for you. You could say that they are the two latest players that have just signed for Burnley. They're about that age range.
Oh.
Who is the shirt?
What, your name of your team, you mean?
Yeah. So we need to know what championship team that shirt is.
It's Derby County.
Yes, it is. Well done, sir.
What a guess.
Derby County. Reece, are you ready? Rich went Fulham. Andrew went Derby.
Purely because I keep it.
Did I get that one?
You got that one. That one was correct.
Okay.
Yeah, well done. And Kate said if it wasn't for the ponytail, she could have sworn that it was Daniel. I think she was referring to that picture there.
Purely because I keep an eye on Derby. Obviously, Wayne Rooney managing them. I did know that was Derby, so I'm kind of gutted.
Right, Reece, this is your first one. Like I said, they are all championship teams, so I'm not taking you to obscure teams that you will never have heard of.
I'd get to in my head.
Luckily, you can't steal the point.
I know. So if you were to get it wrong, you can't pass it over. No, I can't. Rules.
I can give you a guess, but you don't get a point.
Fair enough.
I need to get this one.
I know he does look like a pigeon has pooed on his shirt there, but that was me taking the badge off.
Yeah. Championship clubs that play in red. I'm not 100% sure, Chris, so I'm just going to say Nottingham Forest.
I had Nottingham Forest.
I know you hate that. I know you would have hated that guess, but I had no other options. I couldn't think of anybody else really.
Just because I got Wenger for you and and Gerrard.
Yeah, pretty much. I know it's wrong, anyways.
It is wrong, and it isn't actually red. I just think it's a very deep orange.
I had that in Forest in my head.
Which makes it Luton Town.
Oh.
So,
that caught me by surprise.
Yeah, the third one here. Second one for you, Niall.
Okay.
I don't think it's actually Mick that is posing in that.
Right, I'm going to take a point. I say Coventry City.
Coventry City is incorrect.
I think it's the other one.
Yeah.
Okay, Huddersfield.
Peterborough United.
Oh, I should have got that.
Hi Mel, how are you doing? Welcome along, hope you're well. Reece, your second one. What we need is some atmospheric background music, don't we? Well, this is.
Fucking hell.
Hey, that's StreamYard. That's not me. It is off-putting, though, isn't it?
I will take a stab at it, and I will just say, I'll just say Swansea.
Preston.
Yes, it was Preston. Ooh, Niall, your lead could be slipping away here. So we are going on to Dorco got that wrong.
Thank God he can't steal the points on that one, although he has dropped out.
Yeah. There we go. Niall. Where is he?
Don't know. He's dropped out.
He has.
The annoying thing is, though, is I think I do, like, this one seems more of my guess than the others.
He has dropped it. We'll wait and see. Shall we have your questions and then he can catch up, or shall we wait and see if he's coming back?
I'd rather wait just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, no, that is fine. Let me just message him. If he's anything like me, his battery's just gone. Oh, it sounds like he's back. Yes, indeed.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. Welcome back. We trust that you didn't run off and get your Wikipedia book of championship.
No. So I get last one, yeah.
This is yours.
So this is yours still. Yeah.
I'm not 100%. Is it Reading?
Reading?
Yeah.
Well, Dorco went Reading or QPR. Andrew went QPR. But there were... Well, Andrew was wrong. You were correct. It is Reading, sir.
Oh, well done.
Yep.
I guess.
Let me get my deciding question right here.
Deciding question already? That's fast.
No, just in case I need it. It's getting close. Now,
Fair
this
enough.
one is for Reece. Here we go, Reece. Looking very resplendent as a builder in this one. I don't think that's a clue, though.
Just based on the... Jesus. Just because like the design, like... flaming hell. I'm not sure. I'm just going to say Swansea again. I don't know.
Well, you would have both been wrong. It is Fulham.
I was thinking between Swansea and Fulham. I should like.
Niall,
cheers, brain.
This one is for you.
Hull City.
Indeed, it is.
Sake.
Yes.
The game all that, Reece. The game all that.
I definitely knew that one.
You just go for the colour, don't you? Really?
Yeah.
Hull City is correct.
It took me 2 seconds.
This is very interesting because Reece has got 2 questions left. Niall has got 1 question left.
Oh, okay.
And it is currently 6 apiece. So let's have a look. How easy are these going to be for anybody? Reece, are you ready, sir?
Mm-hmm.
Middlesbrough.
Yes, sir.
Well done.
Yes.
The only 2 teams I think in the Championship are sponsored by 32 Red, and that's Middlesbrough and Derby.
I know that as well.
Yeah. And your last one, Niall?
Oh, God. Right, I'm going to take a guess. I get Millwall.
You needed this to stay in it. Yes. It's Millwall. Whoa. And that is 4 out of 5 for you in this one, Niall. And we are currently sitting on 7 apiece. So
I need to get this.
This is the equivalent of Steve Davis, Dennis Taylor, last black ball in the Snooker World Cup final.
I watched Snooker, mate.
Yeah, maybe quite as exciting.
I think I've still got one. I think I've still got one left, according to you, Chris.
It is down to this. This is your shot on the black ball.
If you get this wrong, they could go to a tiebreaker, basically.
If Reece gets this wrong, it goes to a tiebreaker. So Reece needs this to win. So no pressure here at all, Reece.
What if he gets it wrong? They could get passed over?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
I think I've got it.
There's only 2 that I can think of, really.
I've got one
based on colour. Thank God this one doesn't get passed over. But it means going to a tiebreaker, and I want to avoid a tiebreaker at all costs. I am going to go with my...
You are wrong with your guess.
I will go for just a complete guess. I'll just say Millwall.
I was going to say West Brom.
Well, Millwall was the last one.
Oh, fuck, so it was.
We got it.
And Niall's just said West Brom.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Niall would have been right had that been his question. It is West Brom.
Fuck. So it's tiebreaker then.
So it is literally. Oh my God.
That's my fault for not paying attention. The last one. That's my fault.
Yes, it was. I'm sorry. It was literally the one before where he said Millwall.
I think it was a picture.
That's
dug it for me.
That's my fault for not paying attention. That's embarrassing. Okay, tiebreaker then. Yeah,
right, here we go.
That is bad. We will do that tiebreaker. We'll do it right after this. I'll just say there is a wide range of Leicester Till I Die merchandise, which includes How the Devil Are You t-shirts, hoodies and sweatshirts, as well as gym bags, pens, the lot, all on leicestertillidie.com/shop. So, are we ready for the tie break?
Yeah, I'm about now.
How are you doing your tiebreaker questions?
I think I ask that as well.
Yeah. Are we gonna? I was gonna do it on the first one to shout it out, or do you want me to toss a coin for the person to go first?
Toss a coin. I think it's more fair to toss a coin.
Yeah. Okay. Especially, I think because you both got Scottish accents, it's hard to understand you when you're not. Right. So I'm going to toss a coin, and if anybody calls me a tosser, I'm banning them. Niall, as the defending champion, can shout it out. Heads or tails?
Heads.
It is tails. So, Reece, you get first crack at the tie-break question. So, the EFL Cup has had many sponsors and names, and as we know, it's currently the Carabao Cup. But between 2012 and 13 and 2015-16, what was it known as? So the EFL Cup has had many sponsors and names through the years. I think that one year it was even known as the Milk Cup. And it's currently the Carabao Cup. But what was it known as between 12-13 and 15-16? There's a couple of guesses in the chat. One's right, two's wrong. I have to push you for an answer.
Can't remember top of my head, so I'm just going to say Papa John's because I know it's wrong.
It is. You're quite right. You're quite right in the fact that you're wrong. That makes sense.
Just because I cannot remember. I just can't remember top of my head.
Niall, can you sneak it?
Sorry, what's the question?
So the EFL Cup has had many sponsors and names during its lifetime.
Right.
It was even called the Milk Cup at one time when it was sponsored by the Milk Marketing Board. It's currently, of course, known as the Caribou Cup.
Right.
But what was it known as between 2012-13 to 2015-16? So those 4 years, it was sponsored by somebody and obviously carried their name.
Pass, I don't know.
Oh, it was.
In fact, I can't remember. That annoys me.
That annoys me. I don't know either.
Milk. Turf.
That was 2005.
No, I think you're wrong.
Worthington went Dorco. Sorry, Dorco went Worthington even. And then he had another guess at Littlewood. It was, in fact, the Carling Cup.
I couldn't remember.
No.
That's the worst thing.
I can't go into that, but I think I got it anyway. Well,
and I believe that was a Liverpool sponsor.
I
believe that was a Liverpool sponsor, but we won't hold you to that one. Right. I don't know. We're going to have another. This is going to go to like. This is going to be like the Europa League playoff final. We're going to have to get goalkeepers involved, guys.
What is
going on?
Oh, come on! Don't bring that up.
No, I've got to. I've got to. Right.
Quick penalty shoot. I guess it.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for another playoff one, but see if you can get this right. I just want to check the old years, as you do on Wikipedia. Where are we here? Right, let's just have a look. The excitement is just building, isn't it, really? In 1996, Leicester City won the playoff final. And this is going to go back to. Shall we toss again to see who goes first? Let's toss again.
Yeah, toss a coin.
First this time. And then, Reece, you can shout out this time.
I'll go tails.
You're correct. It is tails, sir. So you are going right. Okay, so 1996. The aforementioned Leicester, who were pretty much playoff regulars, having been beaten by a dodgy penalty by Blackburn, a dodgy penalty by Swindon. I know it was a while ago, but my counsellor told me it's good to talk about it. And obviously the loss against Swindon. We actually went through in this final at Wembley with a last-minute Steve Claridge shinner. The rumours were that Martin O'Neill was making a substitution ready for penalties and was substituting the goalkeeper, and it completely fooled their team, apparently. And this ball came in, and Steve Claridge said he shinned it into the net, 2-1, literally in the last minute of extra time. There wasn't even time to kick off. But who did Leicester City beat 2-1? And they are currently a Premier League team.
Just because of the timing, I'm only going to guess one because I'm not sure. Just because I'm just going to say, I know. I'm just trying to think. Just because of the timing, I'm just going to say Manchester City, Chris.
No. Niall.
So they're currently in the Premiership, yeah.
They're currently in the Premiership.
Team, yeah.
But we beat them, I say, in the 96 classic final, as Dorco says there, is a classic. 2-1, about to go to penalties. We brought on Zelko Kalic, amazing goalkeeper. We used to know him as Dracula because he was scared of crosses. And he came on for the last minute. And as he walked on, he turned around to Martin O'Neill and said, "Don't worry, boss, I will win it for you." But we didn't need to go to penalties because it put the Palace players off, allegedly, and Steve Claridge got a goal. Past Nigel Martin, I believe it was, in the Palace goal.
So I got me, or did you just say
Yeah, both of you, Niall. Yeah, and we beat.
Right.
I don't want to.
I don't think it's right, but look at Norwich City.
No,
you know what the annoying
wasn't.
thing is? You've just said who it was as well.
I know, but he got it wrong.
Crystal Palace.
It was.
Oh.
It was. So we're down to right. Niall, it's for you to guess heads or tails.
Tails.
Oh, it's heads again. What are you doing? You're in research. Right. Now then, we could be here at midnight. This could be as long as the.
I'm fine.
I don't aim to be for you. I don't aim to be.
I did actually say it, Dan. You obviously weren't listening. It was Crystal Palace. So 2020. Right. Come on. 2020. Fulham got into the Premier League final, beating this team 2-1. Who was it, Reece?
Who did Fulham beat?
Currently a Premier League team.
Oh, I think I know it.
I can't remember. I'll just say Brentford.
Who would you have said, Niall?
Brentford.
Of course, they went on to be in the final in 2021, beating Swansea 2-0, but they'd have lost that season 2-1 to Fulham. It was Brentford.
The destroyer of quiz champions.
I had to go to a question about last year for you to win.
Well done, mate. Well done.
Fair play now. Good opponent. The annoying thing is there's only 2 playoff finals I know. That's one of them. Actually, 3. That one, the one that Blackpool won it with the Charlie Adam free kick, and obviously the final that I don't want to say in front of you because I don't want to upset you. You know which one I'm talking about.
I do indeed. Anyone?
Because I have kindness in my heart. I will not say which one. all I'm gonna say is everybody will not like the name Troy Deeney. That's all I'm gonna say.
That wasn't the final though.
Was that the semis?
That was the semis. Yes.
Well, to be fair, at least you got all up in the end.
We did. We just did it automatically the following season. Niall,
I can remember if it was the final or semis, but I was like, you know what? Fuck, I had to bring that game up as an indirect comment, but I won't say it.
I can say this now because kind of
you've won a Premier League title. Like they haven't. They've won the first division.
In fairness, Anthony Knockout probably did fall down rather easily. Let's just say that way. So maybe the fact that you missed the point was a little bit. Reece, champion for 1 week. Apologies that you didn't get through this week, but well done for taking part, mate. How can people find you if they want to follow you and find out where you are?
Who are you talking to me? Sorry, or Reece? Me. You can find me on Twitter in the Twitter login at NiallK91. You can find me on Instagram at Niall_King. Find me on Facebook, Niall King. You can find me on Twitch, NiallK91. And thank very much for a great opponent who ran me all the way, which went to a tie break, which you got right. I think I said Brentford as well, to be fair.
It was very, very close. And just to let you know, if anyone wants to watch this on catch up, subtitles will be available. So Niall, thank you very much, mate. Take care. And I'm sure we'll see you back for another round maybe later on.
Yeah, okay.
Cheers, matey. Reece, you're through. You're the champion. You've got to come back.
Absolutely. I will be back. And I will be looking forward to it.
We won't have the questions on which one went very well. One for the ladies. Oh yes, it was the playoff winners. Maybe we shouldn't go back for that one. But you are
probably not.
You are facing young Michael. So we will get a date sorted out between all 3 of us. Thank you for taking part. How can people find you, young man?
Well, kindly. First of all, before I even say my socials, I just want to say thanks for having me on, Chris. It is a pleasure. You know, I enjoy the channel and your quick wit. It's always back and forth between you and me, and I always enjoy it.
Yep.
Brad as well.
Good.
Except for Adebayor. But also, like, in terms of social medias, you can find me just here. Devil's Rising on Twitter. You can find me on the weekly Armchair Sports Talk, where I host several podcasts myself, and obviously back on Twitch very shortly. Reese_Lightning 1987. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Give these guys everything they deserve. They're a good channel. So thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
And if anybody wants to view the aforementioned Brad and Adebayor breakdown, it is available on the.
See, it was on the windowsill the whole time.
Yes.
Freezing it, that's what I did.
Catching up on Leicester Till I Die TV on YouTube. Just look under It's a Funny Game, and you can find Brad's reaction to that particular question about Adebayor. And it is a bit of a classic. Reece, thank you very much, young man. Congratulations. We'll see you in the next round.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Take care. Cheers, mate. All the best. Stay safe.
See ya.
Cheers. Thanks to Reece. Wow, to be honest with you, I wasn't sure we were past goalkeepers. Let's be honest, we were gone past goalkeepers. We were literally on. We were getting ball boys on to take the penalties, weren't we? And all the best to Niall. At one point, Reece was running away with it. Niall really dragged him back. So well done to Niall. Gallant effort. He was the current champion, been taken over by Reece. Reece has now got to face Mike, so that will be interesting. What will be more interesting is I've got to come up with 4 more categories. That's going to be fun. Don't forget that if you want to get any Leicester Till I Die merchandise, from mugs to pens to sweatshirts to t-shirts to hoodies to even a cuddly toy, a cuddly fox on there, it's leicestertillidie.com/shop. And there is a big selection. Thanks very much, guys. I am going to be back tomorrow at 7 o'clock with the Nottingham Forest preview. It's the FA Cup. It's this.
It didn't happen in 49, 61, 63 or 69 when they reached the final. But the class of 2021 have delivered. Leicester City are FA Cup winners at last and are history makers at Wembley.
Leicester Till I Die TV, home of the FA Cup winners.
I'll never get bored of that. I'll have to add a 22 on the end if we don't win it again this season. Thanks everybody for joining in. Thanks for watching in. If you haven't watched it on YouTube, please get over and give us a subscribe and give the video a like. It really does help the channel. And if you have been listening on podcast, thank you so much. It's amazing. Nearly 17,500 plays on podcast in about 13 months. It's been amazing, guys. Thank you so much for that. And this will be uploaded in the next 10 minutes. I will see you tomorrow with Craig and Des Oldham, who's a Nottingham Forest fan. We'll be looking forward to the first East Midlands derby for nearly 8 years. Thanks to both Niall and Reece for taking part. Thanks for you guys for looking, watching and joining in and listening. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you around. Take care. Bye-bye.
That's all, folks.
Thanks for watching Leicester Till I Die. This is Chris saying goodbye and see you next time.
People are on the pitch. They think it's all over. It is now.